Hello, Baldy families. This is Mr. Hostetter with responding to a couple questions that were submitted online as it relates to the start of the school year. The first and most common question that we received is, how is school starting this year? Where do I go? The answer is to first view the video on our website below that goes over logging in. All classes will be held on Google Classroom to start the year. Students should log in to their student portal and go to Google Classroom and select Homeroom. When in the homeroom, there'll be a Google Meet code that will log students in for their first class. Once students are in for their first class, we're going to be going over the entire school schedule. And in fact, we shared the school schedule on our website in case you wanted to receive a preview. A lot of the other questions that were submitted are about how to see who my students' teachers are and when can I expect communication from teachers. Schedules are posted in the student portal. So students can view their schedule by logging into the portal. Parents can also view their students' teachers by logging into the portal also. Hopefully by now, you've at least received communication from one of your Baldy teachers for the new school year. This week, we are continuing to contact parents to give updates about the start of the school year. Another question that came in was about our music program. Our music program is planning to be held this year. We're going to give more information in the coming weeks about what that program will look like. We had another questions about live classes versus non-live classes. So all students every day are expected to be live for certain parts of the day. Every core content class will start live with a teacher. In fact, every day we'll start live with a teacher at 8:11 for what's called community meeting. There will be times through the day where students will not be live and complete work in a flex time. We've again shared those schedules on our school website, baldy.philasd.org. Please take some time to check out those schedules so you can understand the flow of your students' day. Another question, are there going to be test quizzes in virtual classrooms? If so, what will the platform they be on? So yes, there will be assessments virtually this year. The platform will depend on the type of assessment. So there may be some assessments that are using Google Forms. There might be other assessments that require students to write a longer response. So please stay tuned for more information from teachers about what tests and quizzes and assessment will look like this year. Another question, do the children need to wear their uniform for virtual learning? There is not, at this moment, a mandatory uniform expectation. Students must be in appropriate attire to attend school. Remembering that we're encouraging students to be on video as often as possible so we can build those connections. Students must also be in appropriate clothing for school day. Okay, other questions were, how do we get into the teacher's class dojo? Again, this week and last week, there was information rolling out about Class Dojo. We have a goal of getting all parents hooked up to Class Dojo by the end of this week. And so if you're not synced up yet, please stay tuned for more information to make sure that you're linked up by the end of this week. We had a question about, my son forgot his passport and he doesn't know what his classes are. So can you please tell me his classes? We would ask that you reach directly out to one of our grade level administrators to get more information about that student and their classes. You may do that by sending an email, and we've included all of our administrators' emails at the bottom of this message. I'm sorry, at the bottom of our school website. Another question, supply distribution. Do you follow the scheduled time for your grade that you were in previously or this school year? Well, supply distribution is ongoing right now, and you're following the grade that is assigned to you this school year. We're going to be having distribution days on a rolling basis throughout the month of September. So starting September 9th, every Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., there will be a supply distribution day. So if you weren't able to make one of our supply distribution days this week, know there'll be more opportunities for the month of September, and that students will not be, their grades will not be affected if they didn't have the appropriate supplies. Will you offer clubs as you did in the spring? Great question. We're really hoping to offer all of the same programming that we offered in the spring virtually. We are still working out details about when and how that is going to take place, but we do plan on offering clubs throughout our virtual school year, or for our virtual quarter of a school year. We have another question about Class Dojo. Again, Class Dojo is our primary method of regular parent communication. If you're having trouble logging into Class Dojo, please give us until the end of this week to make sure all of our classes are synced up and accurate. We had another question. Will students be required to do homework on the computer on top of the 6 hours of virtual schooling? This is a great question and a concern I've heard from a lot of parents about the amount of time students are going to be in front of computer screens. Our goal is that during the schedule, which you can see on the website, in those flex times, students will have enough of an opportunity to complete classwork away from the computer screen or on the computer screen that wouldn't require them to do additional time after school ends where they're still logged into the computer. We're being very mindful of the balance of time in front of a screen and time away from a screen. So we may not get it perfect for the start of the year, but as we go throughout the first couple of weeks, we're going to be continuing to assess how much time is in front of a computer screen. And we had a final question about the parent portal and why we're having a hard time to log on. I'm not certain what that specific instance is being. I know there are a lot of parents hoping to get synced up to the parent portal. I would again ask that you reach directly out to one of our grade level administrators, and our emails are listed at the on our homepage of our school website, which is baldy.philasd.org. We're looking forward to our first day of school, which is this Wednesday. We'll have different supports available for families that have questions or concerns about logging in on the first day of school. Please take some time to explore our website and get as much information as you can. And we look forward to a successful start of the year. Thank you and stay safe.